What is phonics? Well, phonics is just a way of teaching children to read that's based on how letters represent sounds. What does that mean? Well, often you'll have one letter representing one sound. For example, t, a, j. Sometimes, though, you'll have two letters representing one sound. For example, E in the word tree, or sh in the word shop. And sometimes you can have three letters representing one sound. For example, I in the word night, or ear in the word fear. Now, phonics does have some technical terms that you may come across. Don't worry too much though, it's just some fancy words for things we've seen already. The letters used to represent sounds are called graphemes, so all these examples in orange are graphemes. And the sounds of a language are called phonemes. There are actually 42 phonemes in English, give or take a few, depending on your accent. Now, graphemes with two letters are called digraphs, and graphemes with three letters are called trigraphs. Are you with me so far? Jolly good. Now, one of the first things your child will learn to do is to segment words into their separate phonemes. So, segmenting the word cat, you get k, a, t. Segmenting the word flower, you get f, l, ow, Once they've mastered that, they'll move on to blending, which is joining phonemes together to create a word. So if I said to you, what word is made from blending these sounds? S, t, r, e, t. You'd hopefully say street. Oh, look at him, he's so street. Now, when they start reading, they'll be saying out the sounds and then blending them. So to read this, they would go is, a, p, in, pin, sh, r, p, sharp. Often phonics books will underline digraphs and trigraphs to show the letters make one sound, like the sh and r sounds here. So, when it comes to writing, they'll often start by writing into phoneme frames, like this. There's a box for each phoneme. So it's f, air, and t, r, a, n. OK, so far so good I hope, but we all know that there are lots of words in English that aren't spelt in the way you'd expect. They don't play by the normal rules of phonics. And these are called tricky words. For example, a child would read this as there. But as we all know, it's actually pronounced the, or sometimes the. A child would read this as g-o and say go, but it should be go. And children are taught to recognise and spell these tricky words individually. Right, one last thing. Pseudo words. Children are tested to make sure they can cope with unfamiliar words, so they're given some nonsense words like this. The little aliens show the child that they're not meant to be real words. And this is tested as part of the phonic screening check, which they'll do in Year 1. So that's it. Hope you found this helpful. And just in case you weren't aware, CGP has got loads of books on phonics to help get you started. Just go to our website.